Good evening, everyone. Right now, it's 9:04 on November 29th. Just heard CJ's visiting today. It sounds like he's here to relax, but I know he's always interested in buying a fish if you have to sell. That'll get back to supporting you and your enjoyment of the island. Alright, give me a second. I'm putting something away. There we go. Alright, today's gonna be a short day. I'm just gonna say that outright. I am just out of it. Just completely out of it. So we're just doing a short day. I'm gonna do whatever we have to do today, and then I'm going to bed. Probably half an hour. Yeah, let's just go with half an hour. That sounds good to me. We did work yesterday. We flowered. Yeah. I had to take care of that. I did not mean to do that. Corkboard, scenic painting, and some bamboo shoot soup. That's what I wanted. Oh, I was like, why wasn't it attacking me? It destroyed itself. I don't think I've seen that before, where they just destroy themselves. Praise, Helix. So what was I saying? Before I got interrupted, I was saying something Animal Crossing. 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. Whatever, we did a lot of stuff yesterday. I don't have much planned today. I know, happy home parent, we'll get to it. I'm exhausted. I'm just exhausted. So we'll get to that eventually. Probably not even tomorrow, because again, oh my gosh. We'll get to it. This is gonna be a truffle. While I write you a song. Yeah, gosh, it's so nice not having to worry about like all these like insane number of flowers. Only just a few. Here we go. There's a fossil, finally. We do have to check turnip prices today because, yeah. That's a terrible spot. How to be strong while I write you a song. Though I still don't know what it looks, Mr. Mime. I haven't seen that video in forever. That's still one of my I realized I never did clips of the original Animal Crossing, and I should have just been doing them as we went instead of waiting for the end. But like once I started like doing like occasional like Twitch highlights, that's one of my favorites. The seeking how to be when I did the poker app. That's one of the old. That's one of my favorite jokes. I butcher it so bad, but it still makes me laugh. At least in theory, it makes me laugh. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Well, golly golly gumdrops. Oh, there's CJ. That's a weird spot. Oh, we got all 4. Cool. We took care of the money tree. The painting is one we already had. Assess my fossils. Oh, golly holy gumdrops. Oh, I realized today, so the Game Awards are next week. And I will probably give my predictions for the Game Awards Thursday? I think that's a week out from the show. Because, so tomorrow I don't have anything planned. Just quick rest of the week. Tomorrow I'll stream when I can. I have no plans at the moment. I'm super busy tomorrow. So tomorrow I have nothing planned. Wednesday is the 1st. Okay, so Wednesday is the 1st. And we will be decorating at least the main room for Christmas. The rest of the island we'll worry about later, but the main room I want to decorate for Christmas. Then Thursday I'll give my predictions for the Game Awards. Friday, I don't think I have any plans for Friday. Which, you know, it's funny. We're doing my predictions for the Game Awards. I won't actually be watching the Game Awards this year. Like, so 2 years ago, before COVID, I actually missed the Game Awards. I had something else to do that night. Same thing happened this year. Same reasoning and everything. I will be missing the Game Awards. Yep. So for the exact same reason. I don't think I even talked about it, but of course we will be I'll be streaming that day and the day like beforehand, and then I'll be streaming the next day. So we will most certainly be talking about the Game Awards, but I won't actually probably watch them live. So yeah, I don't know. I'll check on just Twitter to see what's happening. And then on... I guess we can go check with Lucky right here. And then yeah, we'll actually see like how my predictions stacked up the next day. Oh, it's Whitney's. Okay, we saw Whitney earlier. And then, anything else next week? Anything else in the coming future? I got tickets for Spider-Man. I know everyone was, like, super stressed out because tickets went up last night. And everyone was, like, super stressed out about it and unable to, get tickets because websites were crashing everywhere. Yeah, my local theater didn't put up tickets. They just straight up didn't put up tickets. And then I checked at, 2 o'clock today. And they put up tickets, I think, I checked at, 2:10. They put up tickets at 2. Nobody even knew. So I was able to get perfect seats. Exactly where I wanted. Because not a single ticket had been sold. Not the showing I wanted. They're doing a showing at 3 o'clock and one at 3:30. I wanted tickets at 3 o'clock, but I don't get out of class until 3. I get out of class at exactly 3. So it's like, shit. And it's the theater and the university are on the opposite sides of town, so it's just like, nope. That's not gonna work. So, yeah, I didn't... So I did the 3:30 showing. It'll be fine. But I got tickets for Spider-Man. And, yeah, I'm excited. Ooh, look at this. A jewelry case? A glass showcase. Oh, that's nothing. Oh, also nice. I know we just lost it, but nice. But yeah, so I got tickets for Spider-Man. That's good. What else? Anything else happen? Let me think. I got what was it? I got, oh, so I backed the Kickstarter for Red Dragon in 8 Pub Crawl. Well, this must have been last year sometime. Definitely during, it was definitely, I think it was last year. And it was like, okay, when they get, whenever it happens, it happens. I know, admittedly, they were the place I think I heard, like, no, it was probably Muffin Time, but I remember hearing from them that, like, every Kickstarter has been, like, pushing things out just because of COVID. But then, like, a few weeks ago, they were like, hey, guess what? We finally got our shipments off the boat. So, any day now. I think the Blue Boy is always real. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. But I'm gonna buy it anyways. Again, I don't care if it's real or not, because we have both of these. At least I'm pretty sure we do. But yeah, so I was like, okay, they finally got it off the boat, and they were like, oh yeah, sometime in the coming weeks, we'll be sending out, okay, we got more tomato starters. We're gonna work with tomatoes in the future. I don't know when, but sometime in the future, we're gonna work with tomatoes. Because we're gonna plant those tomatoes, and we're gonna plant the sugarcane, and we'll figure that out. I want this. That seems good. Do you think the two bottom rugs are the... I love that in Happy Home Academy, they tell you the size of the rugs. But in this one, they don't. That's... Like, I wish they just told you the size of the rugs. Like, that was a feature from Happy Home Academy they just brought to the rest of the game. Happy Home Paradise, you know what I mean. But yeah, so my copy of Red... Even though they never sent out a shipping notification or anything, I just get a package this morning. And it was a pretty heavy package. And I was like, I wonder what this is. Because it was too... Like, I've ordered a few things, and it was too small to be any of the other things I've ordered. But, like, it was heavy enough that it could have been them, and, like, maybe it was just smaller than I thought. But no, it was Red Dragon, and I never got shipping. It just showed up today, which surprised me. But yeah, so I now have Red Dragon 8, and I'll play that eventually. I don't know when, but I'll get around to it. I don't know, it seems pretty good. I've heard lots... Again, the Achievement Hunter videos on Red Dragon Inn are so funny, and I'm like, oh, come on, I hope it's as good. And the new one looks pretty solid. And that could be my... I mean, because there's 8 of them. So that could be my... Because I now have all the Catan expansions I want. Except, again, I'm still kind of thinking about dragons. I probably won't. But I'm definitely thinking about it. Okay, belongings diminish is something we need to fix. That's a bad one. Like, health and friendship I don't think matter. But belongings and wealth do. Yes, please. So I got a Red Dragon in-game. That's cool. And yeah, do I just collect all... I don't know. It depends on if the people who I play board games with like it. If they do, then I totally will just go on a hunt to see if I can get all the others. I don't know. I have a feeling some are going to be harder. Like, the older they get, the harder they're going to be, but... I don't know. I got Pub Crawl. That one's cool. Oh, that one... It looks good. It looks pretty good. I like the gimmicks. Alright, so we're cured of our dark magicness. Our terrible luck. Terrible thing, sir. Terrible thing. Oh, ice cream. Who wants the ice cream? Okay, let's go do Captain's Island. KK. Captain's Island. I have too many board games. Like, I was not expecting this I wasn't expecting it for probably until next month. Because, like I said, I still got so many board games I haven't played yet. Betrayal at Hill House. Which I still want to play, but... Alright, let's go. Oh my god. Hello, avast me hearty. Yes, let's go. 1,000,000 bajels. Come sail away. And that's all the song I can sing for copyright reasons. Okay, let's see what island this is. They're waiting for you. This looks like just a normal island to me. I guess we'll see. As I write you a song, though I still don't know what this mine. Oh god, oh my gosh. So, as you know, in the house, we have our creepy underground basement thing, right? Creepy underground basement. And I guess, as part of the new update, a lot of people have been doing, not entirely creepy underground basements, but they've definitely been getting up to some stuff. And, oh my gosh, I guess there are some things with, like, glowing moss that really looks like it. That really looks like drugs. And I've seen some things, and I'm like, oh, that's so fascinating. It's so cool. That... we'll see. We'll see with how much we still have to do. But depending on the items we can get... Oh, I am down to experiment with some things. Yeah, I guess it's like a glowing moss recipe, which... I like the glowing moss. As you know, we have that statue, and I've gotten a few other things over time. I think the glowing moss is cool. All hail the glowing moss. Oh god, do I tell that story? Okay, you know what? Sure, why not? You know, we're not gonna go much longer anyways. So I talked a few days ago when we got back about how I read the Minecraft book, The Island, and how I was like, you know what, this kind of works. It's a kid's book, definitely, but it kind of works. Well, I looked up, like, okay, what's the next? Because I know the author, Max Brooks, did another one called The Mountain. But I know there were also a bunch of other Minecraft books as well, and that have released between The Mountain and The Island. So I was like, okay, let's see. The next one is called The Crash. I didn't pick up the audiobook. I just picked up the normal book. And I was like, let's see what this one... I did also pick up The Mountain, but I haven't read it yet. But I started reading The Crash, and I was like, okay. Immediately... And I'm only like 3 or 4 chapters in, I should say. And immediately it starts off, and it's like it's a guy and a girl driving in a car, normal day, and they get in a car accident, and I'm like, oh, it's isekai time. Oh. Nope. It's not an isekai. Not yet, anyways. You want to know what it is? So it's not an isekai. You want to know what it is? Or an isekai, however you pronounce it. That's not it. I figured, like, okay, they get in a car crash. That's, like, how the book starts. They're talking about Minecraft, how the protagonist is kind of lazy, and then they get in a car crash. Not isekai. You want to know what it fucking is? It's Sword Art Online. Specifically the second half of the second season. So, if you haven't seen Sword Art Online, I don't blame you. Again, I thought the show was fine when I watched it. I had very low expectations for it, and it kind of met those expectations, and I was fine with that. But that's just me. Whatever. So, whatever. So the first season, right, trapped in the video game world. That's not what they're doing. They're not trapped in the video game world. At least not yet, anyways. That might still happen. It's not the second part with the elves and whatnot. Nope, that's not happening either. There's no sisters in this. And the protagonist is a girl. The third season of Sword Art Online is with the gun stuff. Not that. It's the arc after that. So in the arc after that, from what I remember from Sword Art Online, is there's like this swordsman who is better than the protagonist. And, like, that's their whole thing. And they eventually, like, go to find out, like, who she really is. And they find out she's, like, in the hospital on her, like, deathbed or whatever. And because she can't ever leave the hospital, right, she's too weak to move, they instead hook her mind up into the computer. And she basically lives her entire life through the Sword Art Online, the video game stuff. That's what this is. In the first chapter, in like the second, so the first chapter is like the car crash, and the second chapter they get in an accident, right? The protagonist wakes up in the hospital, and then you find out through really weird ways, because I don't remember them explaining it, but you basically find out that they're in the future, because there's like all this like hologram shit. So there's like holograms, and then this kid comes in to like talk to the protagonist, and like for who's like staying nearby, and reveals, oh my gosh, this was the painting we bought yesterday? What? I swear I bought a different paint. I swear I bought the painting with the hat yesterday. Or with the guy in the doorway. Whatever. So yeah, the protagonist is in the hospital, and then how does it go again? They're in the hospital, everything sucks. The kid from next door comes over, they start talking about Minecraft, and then they find out that in this future hospital, they have VR goggles that, like, hook up to a person's brain, so that way, like, someone theoretically without arms or legs could play it, and it goes entirely based on, like, brain patterns and whatnot. Oh my gosh, that's so much smaller than the... Oh my gosh, that's nothing. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's like 3 chapters in, you find out about the brain pattern stuff. And like it like makes you sick if you like stay in it, or at least for the protagonist it does. And I'm like, oh god, do I really want to continue reading this? But I paid, I paid like next to nothing for it. I got it for pennies on the dollar. So I'm like, do I really want to continue reading this Minecraft book that's just like about the person being stuck in the hospital playing VR Minecraft, you know, like the second half of the second season of Sword Art Online? A thing that people definitely do not give a shit about. Like, people do not give a shit about the second half of the second part of Sword Art Online. And I just read fucking Ready Player 2, which is literally just the first season of Sword Art Online. The first half of the first season. Do I really need to go through this again? Like, fuck. Come on. I don't know. Maybe, honestly, I would have been happier if they just isekai'd it. Again, I know a lot of people say isekai is trash, and it's not the most artsy-fartsy, high-class genre, definitely. But I kind of enjoy it. I've definitely enjoyed some isekais. Not all of them. And I probably should like... I should probably like... Or like some of the ones that I don't like more, and dislike some of the ones I like more. And I'm not going to get any more specific than that. And that's where we're going to end off for today. I know today was a short day. I am super tired. I'm literally going to bed right now. Like, first I'm going to get some water, brush my teeth, and then I'm going to bed. I'm tired. We technically did stuff today, technically, legally. So, it's every day, bro. Everybody needs a hero, true. 0 people shouldn't have a hero. That's I know that's Jake Paul or Logan or one of the fucks. But I think of Rekid. I don't remember which YouTuber. I just know the kid's name was Rekid, and they put a gun to his head in like a video game, of course, and they have him do that. And I couldn't tell you who the YouTuber is or anything like that. I just remember the joke being funny. Nothing else. I couldn't tell you anything else about it. Oh god, and then I just started, so I just found out about Point Crow probably like a month ago now. And now, because I guess they put out like a thing where it's like, hey, I'll give $10,000 to the first person who can mod online into Breath of the Wild 2. And now, since they've said that, I just see that like everywhere on Twitter. Like, that's not the only thing people are talking about, because, you know, PEMDAS always has to come up with a thing. But I just constantly see people talking about that he's like, and like whether or not that's a good or a bad thing, and the state of the modding community. It's drawn up this whole discussion. I don't know. Point Crow's still pretty funny though. I haven't seen like their Diamond and Pearl video because I haven't played Diamond and Pearl in like 4 days myself. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end off for today. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll hopefully maybe we'll actually do something tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.